Everybody chasing money, but peace. Peace the real flex, son.
You see, everybody chasing money, running around here exhausting themselves because that's what you feel will bring you comfort. That's what you feel that'll bring you peace. You gotta go get the paper. You see, in that video, it said peace is the real flex, son. But check this out, right? How much do you think it costs to get to where they was at? You got to have some money to burn to experience a peace like that. You know what I mean? I went to Jamaica, top of the year. You feel me? When I was in Jamaica, I experienced more peace. Peace that's valued peace on that island. That's unimaginable. And that's the reason why it costs so much for tourists to go to that island, to that resort, and experience that type of comfort. Peace cost. Guess what it's gonna cost you? It's gonna cost you some money. It's gonna cost you some time and some effort and some grinding if you wanna have peace. It ain't no way you could have peace, or it ain't no way you should be trying to have peace if you ain't got no money. If you can't pay your bills, if you in the struggle, you got to grind. You're grinding and grinding and grinding so that your mind can be at peace. When you getting them text messages telling you that your payment is past due, ain't nothing peaceful about that. You feel me? When you're getting them phone calls from the bill collectors, ain't no peace in that. Ain't nothing more peaceful than to send them their money. Pull your phone out and send them their money. Send them their money so they could stop sending you them text messages, so you could stop getting those phone calls. That, my boy, is the real flex. Peace is the real flex. It ain't about having money. What's the use of having money? You just got money, but you ain't got no peace. You see, I'm cool with having everything that my heart desires, but I ain't got no money. Like if I could pay all my bills in the house and all my bills that's outside of the house, right? And I ain't got no money left, as long as I don't desire to go anywhere and spend no money, I can have peace. I can come home and relax and play in what I pay for. To me, my boy, that's peace. You know what I mean? But peace is the real flex. It ain't about the money. I remember coming up, man, I used to know guys, right, who can come outside, right, and be outside all day, and at the end of the day, they got something about this thick in their pants pocket. Pause. It's money we talking about. A yapper this thick in their pants pocket, right? And at the end of the day, you know what they do? They go buy some of their favorite smoke or get favorite bottle, and they sit down, and that little moment right there that they're having is their peace. But they had to work real hard for that peace. I'm talking about here, 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 cops coming, stick up boys coming, you know what I'm saying? Ducking, coming out, bobbing, weaving, all that hustle, all that grind, all that paranoia, all that working just to get that moment of peace at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And if someone was to come and take that big yapper from them, then you just took all their peace of mind that they worked hard for, and they might go crazy. You see, peace is the real flex. Peace is very valuable. If someone destroys your peace, they really breaking you down. You could take anything from me, you know? You could take my little bullshit chain, you could take my bullshit watch, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, I'm saying it's bullshit because at the end of the day, that's what it is. But it gives me peace. And it costs money to get this. And it's not cheap. You know what I mean? It all depends on who you're asking. But I'm gonna tell you something. This don't bring me at peace. It just makes me happy, to look the way that I wanna look. But at the end of the day, peace is the real flex. It ain't the money. I look at people on the internet who are just spending their lives having a really good time, and they're never showing you $1. Then you got people on the internet showing you all the money up to their ears. You know what I'm saying? They spread it across the table. That's like their piece to them, chasing that bread and showing you that they got it. But for me, I'd rather follow the path. If I have to be a follower, I'd rather follow the path that's just in Jamaica, in Dominican Republic, dancing. Listen, I ain't gotta show you no money. You know that this plane that I'm on right here, this private plane right here, you know it ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta show people the money. The money is obvious. You see how they living. How you living shows you if you got money. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you, money and peace kind of go hand in hand. Even though peace is the real flex, I feel like there's no way a person could really ever establish peace unless they just are rich and don't need anything, or are just so poor and used to being that way that they enjoy the earth and they don't desire any of the materialistic things that we strive for. Those are the only two levels. Or you just have peace with the Most High and you believe that how your life is God's giving you everything that you need and you don't really need nothing more. If you needed it, he'll give it to you. That's a certain type of peace too. You know what I'm saying? But peace is the real flex. Don't ever let nobody disturb your peace. Peace. I do this.